There, looks like the network dropped me here at Canlin. So I got to switch to cellular. I don't know if this is working or not, but I can only deal with the conditions I have around me, and there's a bad network here at Canlin. So back to the action. I lost a bunch of people, but maybe I'll get back on. A shot and a save by Loyola. Okay, we're back. Network back up and running. I had to sign up all my information again because the cell service is horrible here at Canlin. So you have to use their network. And it could just drop out whenever they want it to drop out. And so they kicked me off. Now you guys didn't miss much, I promise. It's still 1-0. And we got Jacob Carson in the box for the Celtics. So Loyola is on the power play. 1-0. Still, Grayson Susaki is keeping us in the state tournament right now. So again, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but I had a bad network, dropped me out here. I had to re-sign up all of my information so that they'll allow me back on their network because cell service is just poo around here. Okay, nice job there by the Ramblers. Let's get back to the action, see if we can finish this game and just get out of Romeoville with a win. Because I don't know, but hey, Mercer doing one hell of a job putting the pressure on this penalty kill. That's a good effort by number 14, sophomore Nick Mercer. Minute left in the Rambler power play. Celtic penalty kill. Shaq takes it, throws it down the ice. That's going to kill some time. Here comes Mercer again on the forecheck, right? Nice job. Then he throws the stick out of the goaltender's hand. Just for shits and grins. Yes, I'm sorry. I did not mean to swear. Nice job. Number 14, Nick Mercer. Gagliardi steals it, tries to get it out. Again, throws it down the length of the ice. Nice job. That's going to be a high stick. Rogers almost able to come away with it. Gagliardi right here in front of us. That's a change as we get to see the changes in real time. Ramblers around the back of Susaki, kick it out to the blue line. Now they're trying to put something together. Rodriguez tried to break that up. He couldn't get to it. They have an angle. Rodriguez, 3 seconds left in this penalty kill. And that's off. That's going to do it for the penalty kill. So we're back to 5-on-5. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left in the second period. Celtics still lead by a goal. Welcome, 7 people back on the feed. I don't know how this looks on YouTube because it's split now that it kicked me off. Did it restart a new feed? I don't know. We'll get through it. One way or another, we'll get through it together. I'm sure there's people out there criticizing me. What is this guy doing? I'm sorry. I don't have a network in my pocket. I mean, I kind of do, right? I got a cell phone, but there's no cell service here. I was gonna link up there to my cell phone for a second. A shot by Brandow, saved by number 31. Nice save there by the Loyola goaltender. So we're back live in Romeoville, trying to finish out the second period here. Just about 2 minutes left in the second period. 5-on-5 action now. Celtics were able to stave off that penalty kill or that Loyola power play. Kovney, tried to take a shot, but the puck kind of stayed behind. Gagliardi goes down to get it. Now Brandow comes out with it, tries to get it up to Cardwell, just out of his reach. Lass, back to Kovney, a diving 24, a diving Brandow, and a shot. Now that one squirts out of the zone. So here comes Brandow. Stick handles around his man, dumps it back to try to get it back to Gagliardi. He was able to do it. Gagliardi takes a shot, turned away by the goaltender. That's offsides by the Celtics right now. Up from the Ramblers through neutral ice. The Ramblers float one into Providence territory. Reynolds around the back of the net. 59 seconds left in the second period. Pass intercepted from Rogers. Now Piano backhands it. A very tired Celtic bunch out there is what it looks like. Simonis backhands it. Intercepted now. Piano, he's got a chance. Piano takes a shot, and he puts the second goal in. Mitch Piano, the pianist, tickling the icy ivories for the second goal of the game. Nice job, Mitch Piano. Beautiful goal. I think we had the angle for it, too. Number 20. Number 20, Mitch Piano, applying a little more of that hope crusher that we talked about earlier, right? With that second goal. They want him out there still, and why not? He's probably tired from skating laps right now. Congratulated everybody. Little headbutt there for number 13. I don't know, is that allowed in hockey? Piano now wins the face-off. Scoring goals, winning face-offs. What can't he do? Simonis applying the pressure. So kind of what the Celtics needed, that second goal before the third period, between the second and third period ice cut. Susaki covers it, looks for it. He's going to hand it to the referee. Nice job. Mitch had the corner and he found it, tucked it in there nicely for the second goal of the game. I hope everybody came back online to see that. I am sorry. Again, I apologize for the technical difficulties. The technical difficulty? What was that? The technical difficulty. Again, I blame the Canlin network here. I don't have a cell service. Normally I do on my iPad as backup, but I have 0 bars. Nice shot there by Jacob Carson. So I'm reliant completely on their network. 0.4 seconds left in the period. And we get a whistle? We got a... Oh, I thought we had a penalty. Oh, we do have a penalty. And this guy right here, a Rambler. Number 11, he's been out there for the Ramblers. He's a playmaker for those boys. I don't know what he did. I missed it. But when we check the box score later, we'll know. So this is going to be a quick whistle, and that's the end of the second period. Now here we go to the ice cut. We'll see if we can get in tight on the boys as they head to the locker room for the ice cut. All right, I like what happened there at the end of the second period. We scored a goal, and that applied a little more pressure to Loyola. Like I said, I think you got to win this game 4-5-0. That means we got to come out with 2 or 3 goals in the third period. I mean, if you guys can do the math, and I think you can, that's what that means. And then I feel like it's a successful game, right? Like we took care of business. Now, is it pretty? No. Does it have to be? Not really, right? You can win ugly. The White Sox used to do it before they became an atrocious franchise, right? I'm still a White Sox fan, but all right, come on. I mean, tough to root for those boys. I don't know any of them, and they're just not good. But we're switching from hockey to baseball, and now we're going to go tight end on Johnny Schlender, manager extraordinaire for the Celtics. And I don't know that I could say enough about Johnny Schlender. Just, like I said, an all-around good individual, good kid. Known him since we were, since he was 4 or 5. One of the first boys we played with, and my son Henry was a mite for the Vikings. And Johnny was a mite. He's an 08 birth year, so my son's an 09. The score is 2-0. Whoever's asking for it. Here, let me give you this. I'm trying to say nice things about the manager. 2-0. Ice cut, right? Johnny Schlender. I'm going deep into the Wayback Machine. Johnny Schlender scared me as a young boy. He was tough, and I was afraid of him as he was a 5-year-old. But a heck of a hockey player, true grit from this kid. and our manager here. I can't really see through the polls here, but really doing one hell of a job this year for the boys. And he is a senior, so we're going to try and make this heck of a season for him. Go out with a bang with some trophies, right? Score. I'll go in tight here on the scoreboard. 2-zip Celtics. Good guys on top. Not an easy 2 goals, but we got them. So we're going to take a break here. I'm going to take a break from talking, and you guys can take a break from listening. We'll be back in 11 minutes. Okay. Here we are back. Back for some third period action. I'm sorry. Canlan Ice Rink in Romeoville, Illinois. We'll see if we get in tight here on the coach's message for the boys. Got some messages here at, what does that say? At SLK 3180. Score, I gave you the score. It's 2-zip. Then we got Mr. Jalen 708. Way to push through the adversity, Mr. Gags. Yeah, heck yeah. This is not easy, man. Right? I make it look easy, but it's not. This is tough. But we're gonna get through it. I mean, it's a lot better than watching Live Barn and like getting a headache from back and forth. And you don't know what's happening. Right? So again, let's see if we can adjust this balance here because it's just bad. Put that down. There we go. All right, so we're getting ready for third period action, and good guys up 2. If anybody's got anything to say, go ahead and throw it in the text, the chat. Is keep it clean and keep it positive. Okay, puck drop, center ice. Won by the Celtics, handled by Brandow. Brandow, whoa, loses the handle. And almost a goal. Wow. I don't blame Brandow for that at all because the ice is still soaking wet. I mean, you clean it, you dump a ton of water on it between periods, and then now we're forced to play in what is basically a melted pond. So the puck kind of got stuck on him as he was stick handling. And then what almost resulted in a Loyola goal. I think what you do is you dance around with it and you wait for the ice to freeze a little bit. Here comes Brandow now from Kovney. Kovney over to Cardwell. Cardwell from Shaq. Samanis had an opportunity. Brandow. Shaq. Brandow. Brandow to Kovney. Kovney to Samanis. Samanis wraps it around. A bouncing puck there. Kovney couldn't settle it. Shot by Brandow from the point, turned away by the goaltender. I forgot that we're on a power play. So now that I'm reminded, we're on the power play. 35 seconds left. Oh, almost a one-timer by Johnny Cardwell. Shaq around the dot, takes a shot, hits Samanis right in the shoulder. Brandow able to keep that. Shaq. The power play is about to expire here. Samanis. Shot into the shin of the Loyola player. So now we got Loyola off the bench looking for it, or out of the box. And here comes Loyola. Intercepted by Ayala. Ayala taking off the puck. Ayala lost his stick. Cardwell up to Samanis. Samanis out there for a bit. Samanis now getting into it with his guy down low. Ayala, spinorama, center ice, fighting for it. Rogers comes out with it, makes a move, gets it to Mercer. Mercer with a snapper, just saved by the goaltender. Good looking opportunity there. Ayala, Mercer. Mercer with a quick shot. That's what you like to see, just snap those wrists. Use that flex in the stick, right? Try and break that thing against the ice. Piano is going to take the face off for the Celtics. Loyola is going to try and throw it against the glass and get it out of their zone. They did not. But here it comes to neutral ice now. Stir. That's going to be an ice. It was not touched by any player. So we're going to do it down here in front of our goaltender, Grayson Susaki. Score is still 2-0. 13:56 left in the game. Regulation. Gagliardi around the back of the net. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds looking for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan has it. O'Sullivan looking for the outlet pass. O'Sullivan takes the shot from beyond the blue line, gloved by the goaltender, and then thrown to the ice, but still grabbed the whistle. So that's going to reset the play, and it's going to be a face-off taking inside the Loyola zone. So we had music overhead for a little bit, then it looks like one of the moms gave up. Just too much for her to handle. Out to Gagliardi. Gagliardi takes a shot wide of the net. Good-looking shot, just about 7 feet off the mark. That's why he's a defender, though. Carson with a rifle. Gagliardi with a quick give and go to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan now backhands it. Carson's going to give chase. Got to go down low. He's got Ayala sneaking in at the blue line if he can look for him. But he takes the shot. Blocked. He's got Ayala and Lass. Intercepted by Rodriguez. Rodriguez turns it right over, but right after it again he goes. Ayala. Mercer. O'Sullivan backhands it. 12:46 left in the third. Bouncing puck in the slot. Rodriguez tried to make something happen there. He couldn't quite get to it. Now Loyola backhands it around the net, but Shack's going to have a nice opportunity. A wrister turned away by number 56, one of the Loyola defensemen. And here comes number 62 for Loyola with a hell of a shot, turned away by Susaki. Now here comes the Lass. Another great save by Susaki. Then he had to dive on it to stop the action. Susaki was getting peppered there. But again, Grayson making it look easy. For the Celtics, face off here now right in front of Grayson. Johnny Cardwell. Snatched up by number 22, Gagliardi. Hands it to Reynolds. Reynolds up to Brandau. Textbook execution on a breakout. But it is going to be an offsides. So just about textbook. We're going to face off center ice. Okay. Cardwell again to take that. Maybe we could do that same breakout play and get it deep into Loyola territory next time. Johnny Cardwell. Brandau. Gagliardi. Gagliardi gains the red line. Throws it down low. Stopped by the Loyola goaltender. Back out. Loyola on the rush now. Gagliardi sneaks it past him, but he's going to give it a run. Ooh, just gets out of the way of a hit by one of the Loyola forwards. Gagliardi could hear the wind from the skates off the body of the Loyola forward. And his sixth sense got him out of the way. Here comes Gagliardi now with a little bit of ice, a little bit of room. Takes a shot from the blue line. He's never seen a shot from the blue line he didn't like, and he took it. And it was easily gloved by the Loyola goaltender, but it looked good from my angle. Uh-oh, scored dancing puck now from Ayala through Simonis' legs off a piano stick. Offsides by Loyola, no call. But every parent on the Celtic side made that call. The referees disagree. Ayala around the back of the net. Susaki and him talking. Mitch Piano gets it forward, advances it to Rogers. Rogers is going to run this thing down. He's going to hook his man, but no call. He's going to steal it away. What a play if Mitch could get to it. Oh, if Mitch could have got to that in time. That would have been butter on the bread right there, but no good. Rogers still fighting for it down low. Shaq throws it in. He's going to make a change. Celtics, they get a fresh 4. Here they come. Gagliardi able to keep it on the right side of the ice. Chased down by Jacob Carson. Reynolds at the line. Reynolds, a nice shot. Trent Reynolds looking for that goal from the blue line. 9:44 left in the third. Loyola trying to make a breakout play of their own. Gets it past Gagliardi. That's an icing if I've ever seen it. And it is. The referees agree with me. That was an icing. Susaki. And the official joke about how amazing Susaki's saves are. I think this referee asked him for an autograph after the game. And Grayson will oblige later. Here comes Ayala now. Redline throws it in. Ooh, hits the official we were just looking at. Oh, right in the shoulder. Oh, no, that was a different official. You know, see, the confusion is they're all wearing stripes. And I just can't tell who's who. So, Loyola just out of the reach. Floody, Aiden Flood, number 4, trying to get that one together at center ice. Ayala now down low, absorbs a hit nicely. Ayala took that hit and I was back in the action. Now Loyola, Glass, Ayala, looking for Jacob Carson, couldn't get to him. That's going to be an ice by the Celtics. Jacob Carson tried to just redirect it out of the air to put a tip of that blade on it to avoid the icing call, but no good. Couldn't get to it. So we'll see if we can get the kiss cam going. Nope. Those guys don't want to get together. I don't know why. Mr. Lass and Mr. Kovney. I was hoping for just maybe like a soft embrace, but I got nothing. So, all right, well, back to the action here. Sorry about that. We're going to have a face-off here right in front of Susaki. 8:40 left in the third period. Celtics up by 2. Looking for another goal here to add to that lead. Stir. Back to Shaq. Mercer. Up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gathers it. Across the blue line, dumps it low. Karkoska is going to chase it down. Karkoska. Mishandled puck by Loyola. Ooh, Shaq put a hit on his man. He's going to feel that in the morning. Uh-oh. Intercepted. Stir. Mercer. Shaq. Oh, shot now off of Rodriguez. Stir. Up to Mercer. Mercer to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tried to gain that red line, and he didn't, but he threw it on goal anyway, on net, so it's no icing. Loyola has control of the puck. Gagliardi, Brandow, into it with his men. Gagliardi thrown to the ice after the play. Gagliardi tried to swipe that stick out of there. That would have been illegal and a penalty. I'm glad he missed that one. Uh-oh. Backhanded by Mason. That's going to be an ice. Oh, wait a minute. We have a little bit of... Well, we got a penalty here by number 13. Maybe it's because what he was doing over to my baby boy, number 22. Don't touch number 22. I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to go back and look at that later. But it's a penalty on the Ramblers. I think it's his second of the game. Again, this is the guy. He's a playmaker. Unless there's brothers out there. I recognize that name. AMDG. I don't even know how to pronounce it, so I'm not going to try. 7:09 left in the third period. Grayson Susaki outflanked his man, and then he threw it around the dash. Throw it around the dashes. That was a mouthful. Mason coming in here. He's going to have a chance. Lots of time. Takes a shot. Oh, loose change trying to be cleaned up there by Samanis. Uh-oh. Brandau almost lost the handle. Shaq from Brandau down low. This is their power play 1 unit. Shaq snatched up by Cardwell. Cardwell is looking for a man. Off of the skate. Oh, and that was an easy goal from Johnny Cardwell to Nicholas Coveney. Puck movement, right? You move that puck and you get good things happening. So, nice job there, boys. Power play 1 unit. Successful. So that puts the Celtics up 3. Good guys 3, Ramblers 0. So that's what you got to do. You got to take advantage of stuff like that. You get a penalty. I don't know who drew it. I speculated earlier that it was 22, but that could be nonsense. So you get the power play out there, and what you have is a desperate Loyola team making mistakes, and then you put a third goal in on them, and here comes Mitch Piano. Oh, Mitch Piano. Rogers. Mercer with a sneaky little takeaway. Nice job, number 14. Showing off his fancy stick work there. Oh, almost a goal by Loyola. Would have loved that one. Another takeaway by Mercer. Center ice for the Celtics. Celtics. Takeaway there by Floody. Aiden Flood, number 4, with a nice takeaway. 5:30 left in the third. Celtics 3, Loyola nothing in this first game of the state tournament. And we got Jacob Carson with a prime opportunity, and he still almost got it to go. Oh, Gagliardi ran into what? A tree trunk. Bounced off of him like a rubber man that he is. Fighting with it fighting for it at the red line. Loyola backing up into their zone. Oh, Jacob Carson almost with the takeaway. Gagliardi's going to have it. He's going to look, do a spin move, and then he's going to get it taken away. But Carson's going to come out with it. Jacob's going to get it over to O'Sullivan. He's got the chance. Oh, just pushed outside of the dots. He had a nice chance there. Floody is going to get it to Gags. Gags is going to keep it, then throw it down low. And here comes Loyola. Takeaway there by number 22. Uh-oh, prime opportunity for Loyola. And a beautiful save by number 30, Grayson Susaki. Again, making it look easy. Ooh, and then he gives this man a tap. I like that at the end. Like, hey, I just saved that shot. You're going to have to do better next time. Or next year is what he's giving him. Oh. All right, back to the action. 4:18 left in the third. Face-off taken in Celtic territory by Mr. Rodriguez, number 29. Won by the Ramblers and almost tucked home. Nobody's in the slot for the Ramblers. Mercer has it over to Karkoska. Karkoska hops over it. And then it's going to be a, what's the call here? Ooh, a slash by number 7. Yeah, they are brothers. Wow, I just put 2 and 2 together, folks. They all have the same. God, that's silly. People out there watching me. I don't know what that stands for. AMDG. What's on the back of their jerseys? Text the answer if you know it. Sometimes things go over my head quickly. Cardwell with it. Down low. Celtics looking to capitalize. And a shot by Coveney. Brandow with a rifle from the blue line. A shot from Cardwell. Shaq to Coveney. 3:33 left in the third. Coveney, just lost the handle. Tried to kick it in the net. That's no good, though. You can't do that. Shaq gathers it. Center ice. Brandow. Shaq. Racing across the blue line. Takes a shot against the back of the net. Shaq now with it low. Coveney center ice. I think I got an answer on what that means. AMDG. We got a texter texting. I'll tell everybody what it is. I don't know. That's Latin for the greater glory of God. Okay, it's the motto of the Society of Jesus. Okay, for the greater good. Ad Morium Dei Gloriam. Okay, got it. I didn't mean to offend anybody. I didn't know what it meant. But now I know. Now we all know. Thank you for that. AMDG. For the greater glory of God. Okay, so back to the action. Loyola running out of time. 2:23 left in the third. They still got a man in the box. Ready to jump out in the next 20 seconds. Loyola doing a nice job of killing their penalty here. 13 seconds left in the Celtic power play. Around the back of the net comes Reynolds. Ayala racing forward, hits the brakes, finds Reynolds. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds looking for it. Finds Mercer. Mercer up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, if he could get there, the penalty is expired. So we got 5-on-5 action. Loyola out of the box. And that puck, up and out of play into the hands of Vince Morello, a veteran, Air Force veteran, hands it back to the referee. Sitting next to James Gagliardi, a Navy veteran. A couple of veterans there coming in to watch the game. Good hands there by some crafty veterans. Thank you for your service. All right. Stir. Advances the puck forward. Intercepted by Loyola. Karkoska was looking to capitalize on that one, but it just bounced over his head. A couple of players trip over each other there. Handled by Susaki. So I think, probably Celtics are going to come away with this one with 1 minute and 20 seconds left. But a hard-fought game by Loyola. It wasn't easy. I'll tell you that. They showed up. Loyola did. They just weren't able to get it done against these Celtics. Gagliardi with a slow stop, and then he throws it down low. And that one's going to come around the dashers, and it's probably going to be an ice, and it is. 52 seconds left in this third period. So after this, I got to think the Celtics are going to advance. And I don't know what Loyola's position is with their league tournament, but for their state tournament, they're probably going to. And this is it for them. I think it's one and done for state, as much as I know about state. And it's not a whole lot. A quick shot by Rogers. Wide of the net. So if Loyola does have games left, in their Scholastic League tournament. Good luck to them. And they put up a heck of a fight. Turned away by Susaki. A good shot there by number 26 from Loyola. A missile. But Susaki able to keep that out of the back of the net. Now I think Ayala's just going to hold on to this, and he's going to play keep away with Reynolds. Or Reynolds is going to throw a shot at the goaltender and then make a change. 10 seconds left. And Sir's going to come off the bench and just kind of hold on to it, skate around with it till the end of the game here. And it's going to be a victory for the Celtics. So Celtics move on in the state tournament with a 3-0 victory, and they're going to shake hands here with Loyola, and Loyola is going to get eliminated. But like I said, a hard-fought battle by Loyola. I think this is their Maroon team. I don't know what their number one team's doing. I think it's their 2 team. I think Gold is their number 1 team. We played Gold earlier in the year. I know we lost to them. I think we lost 1-0 in the Turkey tournament over Thanksgiving. And they wait for the goalies to get there to the front of the line. The handshake line, as the refs watch closely. Okay, we weren't able to put 4 or 5 in, but we did put 3 in. 2 of them were on power plays. So Loyola got scored on a couple of times because they were shorthanded. Ooh, a little bit of a goalie. Let's see if we catch that one on goal, or on net, or on film. What am I talking about? Action after the whistles? I mean, maybe they were exchanging each other's Snapchat handles. I don't know. Let's just get to the locker rooms and be done with it. All right, so I'm going to sign off here again. I wasn't looking to offend anybody, but it is my camera and my microphone. So I try and keep it classy. Hope everybody enjoyed the feed. Sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll be back the next time we're going to be on broadcast here. I don't know. I got to imagine we're going to play the Kennedy Cup final series, whoever that's going to be, Notre Dame or Ignatius, before we play the next state game. I don't know. But once I find out, well, I'm sure word will get out there. And if you feel like tuning in, I'll be happy to have you. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Sunday.